The Molonga Commission has taught us so much as citizens. We would like to highlight the criminal self-enriching politician scams, underpinned or driven by foreign influx. Of course, there are medical suppliers, manufacturers, doctors, and medical officials involved. In the past, we caught corrupt politicians by checking their shares in tender-winning companies. What ANC, DA, and EFF politicians have done is evolved to selling influence. So what effectively happens? Such politicians lobby the most ridiculous nonsense, rubbish like Malima's no borders or document foreigners in the country. Total madness. But we need to understand what drives them. In their political positions, they collude with the corrupt companies looting our hospitals, for example. They also influence who get the tenders and get work from that institution, as we have learnt in Molonga. So all the suppliers pay fees to the politician monthly to protect their crimes. How do they protect them? They're all aware they have been submitting fake or false invoices for expensive surgery, medication and equipment, etc. The company and hospital officials then take all these fraudulent invoices and allocate them to foreigners undocumented. So when the auditors want to see these patients physically to confirm, they claim the foreigner cannot be found and that transaction is harder to verify. The politicians become part of the cartel, criminal group looting the system by campaigning the most nonsensical anti-state projects. Example: Malima. The other gig is by documenting foreigners and not sending them home. Politicians in this case supply water, mobile toilets, housing, protection and solicit bribes from the illegal communities. The company doing the tenders does not need to have a politician involved in shares. So these companies actually approach greedy politicians like Malima and offer him money to keep lobbying for the status quo, allowing them to continue looting the state. That effectively makes the politicians part of the criminal syndicate, and as they betray the oath to country. Askaris and their masters telling you, removing foreigners is too costly and expensive are either 1. Total numbnuts with limited thinking capacity. 2. They benefit from foreign infiltration, invasion directly or indirectly by lobbying against country and its native citizens. Greed. 3. Bought by the globalist agenda. Askaris and sellouts. Greed again. From now on we know what's driving these criminals called politicians, influencers, political commentators, etc. Because getting foreigners to leave the country is very simple and needs very little additional funding. Just implement phase 1. Self-repatriation strategy at no or limited additional cost. Close all public facilities to foreigners immediately. 1. Schools, tertiary institutions to foreigners. 2. Hospitals, clinics, HIV chronic medications. 3. Cancel all firearm license. 4. Cancel all PDP, permits, motorbike deliveries. 5. Cancel all work permits for foreigners. 6. Fine companies relative fines to turnover. 7. Deregister all foreign CIPC companies. 8. Freeze all foreign bank accounts, release on proof of exit and source of income test, TNC apply. You see, they lied to us because they have been paid, compromised to peddle nonsense. Sellouts, Askaris and racists. Summary: profiting and self-enrichment from immigration. No benefit to country and its people.